Greetings. My name is R.J. Adams. I am a writer and a philosopher. And being a writer and philosopher, I have a habit of coming up with a lot of crazy theories and ideas about the world, life, existence, everything there is. And I would like to share some of those. I have recently been keeping a journal of and trying to record as many of my thoughts as I can, and I I published, sort of had a lot of it printed out into a little pamphlet book kind of thing. It's not professionally done, but it's if you would like a copy of it, let me know. I call it Secrets of the Universe, a Philosopher's Journal. And I can read a little bit from it on the cover. I mean, it's just plain and ordinary, didn't need anything fancy. And it's not something I charge for because it's just my own personal thoughts. And it's not going to mean anything to other people. You know, others might resonate with some of what I say, and that's fine. But I'm not going to charge people for my personal thoughts. This is just things that come to me, and I wanted to share with the world. And that is the whole purpose of ideas, is to share them. I think ideas should be freely shared. Otherwise, what's the point of having them? And everybody has their own ideas and theories, and that's okay. And we have to be okay with that, because not everybody is going to have the same, going to agree with everything that somebody else is going to believe or have to say, and that's fine. And we don't have to fight over differences. We can disagree, but we don't have to be offended or be upset if somebody else believes something different than we do. That's part of human nature. We're going to believe different things, and that's fine. We have to be okay with that. Anyway, but on the cover of this, the first thing I wanted to impress upon anyone that wants to read this journal is, and I put warning, an open mind is required when reading. If you are offended by what you read, then you are doing it wrong. And I think that's important, because you have to be able to express yourself without the fear of offending somebody, or not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to, and that's okay. You know, everybody has their own mind, and that's a good thing. But you have to have an open mind with what you read. If you're offended, then you're not going. It's I don't know. But anyway, but in the front of this, I just have a few things. To know is smart, to understand is wisdom. I just want to read a little bit some of the words of wisdom I have in here. And there's an old saying that I always liked is, true knowledge is knowing that we know nothing. And Let's see. And I have a list of all these different topics I like to go over sometimes. Eventually I like to go over all of these. But slow as we go. Get to them eventually. I'm going to read a little bit. And I hope enjoy this. The purpose of this journal will be to record the secrets of the universe, not as truth, but as I have personally perceived them. What the reader chooses to believe is not my responsibility. That is for each of us to decide without coercion or influence. Everything in the universe, including the universe itself, can be explained if one is willing to set aside all conditioned thinking and open the mind to all possibilities without limitation. To understand the universe is to understand oneself. For as we inhabit the universe, so does the universe inhabit each of us. Do not fear your thoughts. They are part of you, but they do not control you, nor can they harm you. We must accept and embrace all of ourselves, for to reject any part is to remain incomplete. View everything with wonder, but also with skeptic eyes. To see the world objectively is to see the true nature of what could be. Each of us sees with separate eyes, but all views are true. No vision of reality is wrong. Do not judge how others see the world. Their truth may differ from yours, and that is okay. Everyone has a story. In fact, I am willing to bet that each of us have many stories to share with the world. These stories need to be told. Everyone deserves to be known. No one else can tell your story. It has to be you. Only you know your story. Science says that information cannot be lost. But as with many things, science may be wrong. Science is wrong about a few things. And this, I think, is one of those. Information is lost every time someone dies. All of that person's experiences, life lessons learned, all of their wishes and fears, everything about that person is gone forever. That is why it is important to tell your story now, while you are here to do it. Don't be forgotten or have your story told by others in the wrong way. Be your own voice and use it proudly. I don't believe that any viewpoint or belief is wrong. There are just different ways of looking at the same things. We must learn to open ourselves to accept all beliefs, regardless of what we ourselves believe. Accepting other beliefs does not mean changing your own beliefs. Beliefs are personal, and nothing that anyone can do will ever change the beliefs of another. Each of us has to decide for ourselves what beliefs resonate or make sense. No one can force beliefs onto others. No two people are going to have the exact same belief, and that's okay. In fact, it is natural. We are not all meant to believe in the same things or in the same way. We need to learn to be okay with this. And I think that will be the end for this video. But I would like to leave with saying, please just try to be open to other beliefs. You don't have to change your own beliefs. Just accept that not everybody is going to see the world the way you do. And that is okay. We have to accept each other even if we don't agree with each other. There's no reason to have wars and conflicts over beliefs. It's silly and it's stupid. And there's no reason for it. What somebody else believes is fine. That's their belief. But I will talk more about that and other topics later. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you wish to let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video.